idea, in retrospect, if something like this happens again, to let people see the bird and go.
Well, you can see the bird. You know, I don't know why you have to disturb it.
No, it's a skulking bird that doesn't, it can't be...
Well, I know that. You know I know that.
I know you know that.
Well, they are then. When people cut a fence when there's cows in the field, that's not on, is it?
No.
And then you give us time to keep things quiet. You know better.
Well, to be honest, I'm only suggesting for Holkham Estate, if this happens again, best thing to do, sort it out. And then everybody goes home, that's all I'm saying.
But you know, everyone comes from everywhere, and it'll be here. You'll all be here, misbehaving, giving yourselves a bad name. For as long as the bird's here.
A few of you will give the rest a bad name. You know
Well,
who you are.
it's just
you back there, were thrown out earlier. No, not you.
Just a suggestion anyway.
If you were thrown out once, you got no excuse. There was 50 in here earlier on. And some of them people have been back in here now. It's a bloody joke.
Have you got nothing better to do?
Beg your pardon?
Have you got nothing better to
I've got a
do?
lot of better things to be doing as it happens.
No one's hurting anything. No one's hurting cows. No one's, you know, it's not.
Someone be.
No one's causing a problem, really. Are
No,
they?
that's the point of the fact that someone split the fence, ripped the bloody bridge up, put it back, ran away when we were coming. What do you think? What do you expect us to think?
Well, it's a
That's
damaged,
childish. That's utterly
a damaged
childish.
fence, obviously, but at the end of the day, I mean, isn't it just petty to be chasing people out of the field, really? It's a big
That is
estate.
not petty when people are damaging fields with
No, I understand. Damaging a fence, fair enough.
Exactly.
But the rest,
What are we supposed to think?
but the
What
rest,
are we supposed
but
to
the
think?
rest of it, honestly, come on. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is come on. But when people are damaging the fence and uprooting our property, not my property, their property,
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
how
sure
are
if
we
you
all
ask,
supposed to think?
if you ask for someone to pay, if you ask for someone to pay for the, if you ask for someone to pay for the barbed wire, I'm sure they probably would. But it's the person that damaged it. But at the end of the day, everything else is, you know, apart from that, obviously.
I think there's a principle here. I think you've all got adequate vantage points from where you are. There's no reason to come here this side just because you want to persecute the bird and move it on.
But no one's going to persecute the bird, right?
No, I don't think you've got this. I don't think you've got this. I think with this sort of problem, these birds that are skulking, and your warden knows exactly what I'm talking about. These birds that are skulking, if the bird is seen, everyone would be happy to go home.
Yeah, but then
You can make some money out of it. You can make some money. You can charge people
go
some
home,
money.
but then the bird would still be here, so another lot of people.
Why don't you charge money?
You know,
Why don't you go have a bucket for donations and get some money? Why doesn't the estate see sense and work with people rather than being petty-minded and
Well,
stupid?
that's something we can think about.
It would be good, honestly. Other people do
We
that.
just thought you guys
People
could
who
just
have crop
come
circles in
get
their
on and
fields
do
with a
it.
bucket, they charge.
Here's the tenner, right?
It's
Here's
honestly,
tenner for Holkham Estate if you let me
honestly
into the
not
field
about
now.
money. It's honestly not about money.
Here's a tenner for Holkham Estate, you can put it in your pocket.
What is it about? What is it about? If it's not about money, what is it about? Petty bureaucracy?
Holkham Estate is all about
I
money.
think it's just a principle, isn't it? You know, you're.
No, everything's
You know
trouble
right
is
and
it's all
wrong, and
changed,
you know
isn't it? 'Cause
that
once upon a time
damaging
people
the
used to
fence
go
is
to the
not right.
council
I'm not
side.
saying
I don't know who did the fence,
No,
that's
I mean,
wrong.
no, we don't agree with
Let's
that.
all agree on that.
That is so true.
That is the issue. It's
It's not that. Well, that
damaging
isn't the
property.
issue, is it? It's not the really? issue, no.
No.
No, that can all be avoided.
But everyone
If
understands
you just
the
came
point you
down
make.
this morning or whatever, you can see all these people. You could have come down and said, okay guys, we're going to do an organised flush that has seen this Pallas grasshopper warbler, and everyone would have gone home and they've been waxing lyrical about Holkham Estate saying, wouldn't that be
And you know that fence isn't the issue. You know it's not the issue. You know that your boss has sent you back down here twice in a day at this time of the day when you could probably be getting ready to go home. You come down here again out of bloody mindedness to drive people out of the field for no
Holkham Estate. Shit name.
That's a bureaucracy and stupidity.
you're doing yourselves no favour by calling us shit either, are you?
Well,
I'm
that's
afraid I don't get
Holkham
it.
Estate.
I think it's petty.
All about money.
I'd hope you're better than that as a person.
I think this is getting a bit silly, and I think people are saying things that are a bit.
Well, maybe
bit
you should have
silly.
a conversation with your
let's-
bosses. I'll tell you what I wish I'd done. You threw me off the dunes last year as well.
Well, the head
Is that 'cause you
keeper's
were naked?
mobile in here.
You can be naked
naked anywhere. You can be naked anywhere in Britain. You can be naked anywhere in Britain. It's not an offence. It's not an offence. So I have issues. I think it's petty. I think there's a lot of petty, ridiculous stuff going on here, and I think people need to grow up and stop. I've got Kevin McCraig's number in my mobile.
Yep.
Do you want me to call him?
I think you should get him down there.
Do you want me to call him and say, Kevin, come down. We need a flush. Somebody needs to see a bird. Shall I call him?
Yeah, call him.
I can if I want.
I'd call Goosebusters.
And if you go back out, what happens if people go back in the field again? What have you achieved? A waste of petrol, probably.
I think we know two things.
What, you should have a chat with your bosses, yeah, tell them to stop being so bloody petty about it.
I think, mate, you've said enough, so hold your noise
I think,
now.
yeah,
No.
I think you better shut up because
It's because you've not paid £6 to park.
It's because your court case got thrown out, probably.
Can I ask you how much money you receive from the public every year?
Yeah, bloody thousands, because they're such a greedy lot of bastards.
Thousands of pounds you receive. I know that's what people have done is wrong, but will you tell me how many hundreds of thousands of pounds that these
gentlemen,
you
it's
won't
all getting a
answer
bit.
my
Let's
question, will you? You'll
let's
put your
have
hands up
a
to stop
pop.
me, but you
Have a
know
pop
how
round
many
the
hundreds of thousands of pounds
I would
these
say
people
whoever
make
it was
every year.
earlier that made a suggestion that we could manage it better in the future, we will look into that.
I didn't ask that. I
As
said how many
far
hundreds of thousands
as
of pounds you receive every year from the public.
as long as this isn't being very constructive,
No, but I just
we're looking
wanted
to doing
ask you a
something in the
question. You haven't
future
answered me yet.
for the
I know
reasonable
that,
people
but you
that are
don't
here.
answer me in front of all these people.
You're not helping yourself, sir.
I don't care about myself. I just
That
pay
you're making it worse for everyone else here.
Well, they're
If we
not
can
telling me
do
to shut
something
up, are they?
constructive,
Don't just tell me.
it's down to you,
If
sir.
I told you to shut up, I will shut up though.
Thank you.
Shut up, man.
Do you want me to walk the field for you? Come on, girl.
Go down to where that sort of little triangle of the reeds is and come that way, that'd be great, mate.